Hi Leo, welcome to your August 2018 General Tarot reading. It's Rena here. Happy birthday to you. And yeah, what else can I say? You're going to have quite a new moon in your sign in the form of a solar eclipse. So that's pretty nice on the 11th of the month. And wonderful. Huh. First three cards are cups. Whoa. Boy, you have some good cards. What a nice birthday present. The heart of the matter is the Three of Cups. This is just celebratory energy, parties, friends. Maybe there is something to celebrate. But there's this feeling of just elation and being sociable. And so it's great for your birthday time. It definitely is something that Leos like to do. You like to work hard and play hard. So there's your playing hard. And let's look at the other cards that make up this three-ring circus, or whatever you want to call it. These are kind of like my core cards. And at the foundation here is the Six of Cups. So this is a card of the soulmate energy. This can indicate that you meet somebody when you're out socializing or through a group of friends that does qualify as a soulmate. And actually, with the Three of Cups, you could even be reuniting with friends from your past, maybe your college friends, and then you run into your college sweetheart, or you hear about your college sweetheart through that. Remember that, or maybe you didn't know this, but at the time of that solar eclipse, Mercury is retrograde. So you could be hearing from somebody from your past. It's a really strange thing of like, Mercury is retrograde in your sign. So it's like something is beginning, but there's still some things from the past that are coming up for review. And same with Mars is retrograde too. At the end of the month, both of those planets will be direct, but at the time of the new moon, the solar eclipse, they're both in play. And what crosses you is the Queen of Cups. There's hopefully you're not hitting the sauce, because that could, that definitely could be indicative of this card when it's in the challenge position. Because of the Three of Cups, a lot of partying, taken too far. But let's just look at it. Let's not just talk about addiction. Let's talk about just losing your sense of ability to make good decisions. You might just be coming back home and visiting, or going, visiting your friends from your hometown or from your college days, and you have a little bit too much to drink and you reunite with somebody from your past. Now, that could be problematic if you're very sentimental, which is what the Six of Cups can represent, and that is not necessarily the best person for you, and you're just kind of like off on that, taking that trip down memory lane, and unfortunately not really being discerning about what it is that you're doing because you're so excited about that old connection reuniting. This can also be a situation where if you do hook up with somebody from your past, that they have someone in their life, maybe the mother of their child, who is creating problems. And it doesn't have to be that those two people are together, but she may find out about you. And because we're talking about the Queen of Cups, she may use manipulative tactics to try to put a wedge between you and this person and things like that. This could also be a case where you're not using your intuition properly for whatever reason, that you're kind of like just throwing caution to the wind and dealing with a group of people, a group of friends that maybe in the back of your mind you're saying, you know, I shouldn't stay around these people because it usually doesn't mean good things for me. The spiritual message, the higher message, is the Eight of Pentacles. So it's kind of saying, you know, keep your nose to the grindstone. Do something that's productive with your life. Work hard on something. If you have a temptation to just like kind of do a lot of socializing right now for whatever reason, you might be, maybe because it's your birthday month or something, that you just feel like, hey, my birthday isn't just on the 5th of August. I'm going to declare the first 3 weeks of August my birthday and just go on this long birthday binge. Just use this time wisely. And also, this can be a card that is talking about an earth sign individual, because even as the practical advice, which is more like, what you can do literally, we have the Hermit, and this could be a tangible representation of somebody who is a Virgo. So if there's somebody around you who is a Virgo, and it might not be this person, but somebody else, and they're very practical, and they're very dependable. They may be a good person for you, but you're just so kind of like blinded by or bedazzled by this person that you're like not even thinking straight. And the Hermit also can be about your own sense of the spirit, the spiritual dimension in life, whether or not you're following that. You may be like in this mode where you're just devil may care. You may be like, I don't know why. Maybe you're divorced and you're just going crazy because it's like you feel like you've been let out of jail. Maybe that's what the Three of Cups is that you're just like, oh my God. Or if not divorced, maybe you left a very controlling relationship, a long-term relationship, and you're like, oh, thank God I can breathe again. So the first thing you do is you call up your girlfriends, and maybe you're thinking about this person that you really care about, that's a soulmate. But that person may be involved in a relationship, and so you feel like, oh, now that I'm finally free, now they're involved with somebody. But the Hermit is about looking at your particular situation from a more spiritual point of view instead of just what do you want. With the Eight of Pentacles, you can get lost in your work, and that might be a good distraction for you right now if you feel like your emotional life is up in the air, because getting 3 Cups cards in a row, I kind of pretty much decided that this was going to be a relationship reading and not a career reading, okay? So that's, as I was doing this, Leo, I was thinking, whoa, wait a second, this isn't supposed to be a love reading, so why am I just automatically going into that mode? Now I realize why. What is coming in? Hello, your card, the Sun card, love. These are the things that, this is your ruler, but this is what this card represents. Love, children, happiness, prosperity, healing, joy. So pretty much every good thing you can think of. So this is really wonderful. I mean, this is something where you are getting that sense of this month, what it's supposed to be for you, which is the sun in your sign and all of those good things coming to you. Maybe it's a long time coming, Leo. Maybe you've been suffering in the past for some reason. You've had these eclipses, haven't you? And this is your eclipse. Maybe that's a turning point for you on the 11th of August. But I will say, too, that the sun is number 19, and that's the date that Mercury goes direct in your sign. So it could be that. Maybe there was some kind of like misunderstanding that you had with someone, and now it is kind of righted, and now you see each other's point of view. And I would say, even if this is something that happened years and years ago, I can imagine someone that lost contact with their high school sweetheart or their college sweetheart from 10 or 20 years ago, and now all of a sudden you're reconnecting. By the way, I'm sorry about this train. Whenever I start a reading, I just pray that a long train will not happen during it. And it is distracting me, so I just want to keep rolling because, you know, I'm almost done with it. The outcome is the Ace of Swords, so this is a new beginning for sure. Again, if it doesn't happen in the month of August, look to early September, because Mars and Mercury are going to be leaving their shadows, and you should start to see things accelerate if they've been feeling like they've been dragging and things like that. And this is also a card of victory. So if you've been feeling like something that you've wanted has been eluding you, maybe this is when it happens. The Sun card can be the yes card. So any question that you have, this may be the time, Leo, that the universe is just saying yes. Wow. Okay, well, just getting that Sun card is good enough for me, Leo, to affirm that you're going to have a rocking August. And so happy birthday once again to you. And if you'd like a private reading, the link to my website is below. Take care of yourselves. Bye.